Throw more dots, more dots, more dots. Come on, more dots.
What do you need?
Hello, hello. Hello, Iotrix and Severa. So we are going to play Lord of the Rings today. I haven't played in a while and I felt like playing, and it's the Baggins' birthday today. So they have some quests for that. But I thought I could get to Rivendell from here, but I can't. So we're gonna go back to the Lone Lands here, and we might have to like ride most of the way, like by ourselves. Like,
Throw more dots, more dots, more dots. Come on, more dots.
we're gonna go back to the Forsaken Inn. Oh man, you're gonna give me something on Final Fantasy 14? Oh no! Next time. Although that might be on the weekend. Tomorrow I'm going to be playing WoW. I have to do some things for my MOP Classic raid group. Tomorrow, the ability to upgrade gear comes out in MOP Classic. And basically my raid team is expecting everybody to be fully upgraded pretty much by raid time. So yeah, I'll probably be running dumb dungeons and stuff tomorrow. Oh, let's see if we can get in our Hobbit presents today. We got, ooh, silver scraps worth 2 gold. Sweet. Yeah. Good morning, Mr. Fabulous. And my dog's barking. It was funny. I went downstairs to get water for stream, and my husband had left the patio door open so for the dog to go outside, and the dog's just lying there chilling on the deck. The nice cool air. Because it, ooh, that's what I forgot to do. Because it is now fall. Let's see. I wanted to change the parachute drop thing. Pretty sure there's a fall one. Winter, autumn. Let's see if this updated it. Yay! Now we have fall leaves. No more pool. We're gonna drop into fall leaves. If we can make it to the fall leaves. Nope, I am not making it to the fall leaves, but now it's fall leaves. Okay, so I checked before I went back to Bree. I checked and there is no okay, there is no horse stable point thing from here to Rivendell. I am positive I got the stable point in Rivendell last time I was there. So we'll have to go into Trollshaw's and see if I can get to a point where I can just take a stable point. Because we have to go meet Frodo at the last homely home in Rivendell. Now, I believe it's just like a short-ish quest line for the Baggins' birthday. And then you get like a housing item, I think. We're gonna check it out. I don't think I've ever done it. Sorry, I keep on like muting my mic because I'm a little stucky. And it's messing, like every time I do it, it makes it so I pause running. I know there's been people complaining that there's a bunch of lag in the game lately. People are like, I thought this was supposed to be fixed with the 64-bit servers, but not so much. Honestly, I don't know what the difference is between 32-bit and 64-bit servers other than one is actually higher than the other. Sag Tales of the Shire is Sweet Baby ink material? What does that mean? Oh, did you guys... I got a new animated emote. I got another animated emote on the way, but that one was finished today, so I got to upload it and ready to go. We should probably stop at Oscar Ruth here and get the stable point as we're running by. All these things are gonna be like way higher level than me. I'm just trying to take Rivendell. I was sure there was a stable point I could use that wasn't swift travel in Bree, and unless it's, I wonder if it was at the North Bree gate. Just seems weird.
Throw more dots, more dots, more dots. Come on, more dots.
Not even fighting. What dots do you want me to throw?
Well met.
Oh, I can get to Rivendell from here. Yay! I don't have to manually do it. Oh, look, it's a moose. You want a toffee lizard? Like me, like
lizard,
hitting the button?
lizard,
I should see if I... Actually, I'm gonna look. I'm gonna see if there's somebody who does those.
Lizard.
Throw more dots, more dots, more dots. Come on, more dots.
Okay, there is multiple people on VGen that does a lizard emote. So that will be on my list. I'll have to find which one I want to use. Like which artist to use, because there is a lot, because it's so popular. Welcome back, Perk. Second breakfast redeem? Like a sound? Yeah, so a sound. There might be one on Blurb. Let me see. Probably. Might as well look while we're doing our long trek to Rivendell here. Okay. Second breakfast.
We do not stop till nightfall.
What about breakfast?
I've already had it.
We've had one, yes. What about second breakfast?
We do.
Does that one work? Still waiting on those Onyxia wipe routine. Yeah. I gotta do that one too. Okay. Oh shoot. I don't think I did that right. Let me see. Blurb keeps on changing their stuff. Like how they... Oh my god. Why do they... I really don't like the way they have things set up for Blurb right now. They changed it and I can't figure out where things are. Oh god, I really don't like this at all. How do I... Oh, here we go. Jeez. Okay, yeah. The second breakfast one should be there now. Eat snack cream. Yep, the second breakfast is there now.
We do not stop till nightfall.
What about breakfast?
We've already had it.
We've had one, yes. What about second breakfast?
Okay, are we... We still have all this to go to get up to Rivendell. Jeez Louise. Just trying to go see Frodo. At least I get to ride on a moose. Actually, I think it's like an elk. I think it's an elk more than a moose. But it has big antlers. Okay, so I bookmarked something on VGen for a lizard emote for next time I have some extra cash to put towards stream stuff. Because after, like I said, I have one more animated emote that's in the works that hopefully in the next few days will be ready. And then I think I have one more animated slot that I can fill unless I switch it out with something. So maybe I'll get the lizard one. Look at these things are purple. They're so high. I'm only level 26 and I'm running by things that are level 38. Just to get to Rivendell so I can do this event quest thingy. I think, from what I read, most of this quest line actually takes place in the Shire, but you have to come all the way over here to start it. So, we will see, though. Because like I said, I don't think I've ever done the Baggins birthdays. It's there every year. You know, it's a birthday, so it's every year. But I don't think I've ever done the quest for it. My dog's deciding to bark outside. Probably at nothing. I was looking through the different events coming up in Lotro and in World of Warcraft. In retail, they don't do the same events, or like in MOP. I probably would do them in MOP Classic anyway. But starting tomorrow, Brewfest starts in World of Warcraft. It's like Oktoberfest kind of stuff. And then we have Harvest Fest. Let me see. I put them all in my calendar thing on my phone so I remember that they're coming up. So yeah, so we have the Baggins birthday thing going on right now until like early Sunday morning in Lotro. And then we have Brewfest that goes from tomorrow to like the 9th of October in WoW. And then on the 2nd of October to the 9th of October, there's Harvest Fest. And then, oh, Lotro has a buried treasure event starting on the 1st. And then a Harvest Math Festival, which goes for like 3-ish weeks in Lotro. And then Hollow's End, which is like the Halloween event in WoW. Harvest Math is more of like a Halloween event. I think there's even a haunted maze or something, or a haunted something. Does Hubby Squirrel celebrate the Oktoberfest? No, not really, no. Both Lotro and WoW has Christmas events. One in Lotro it's called Yule Fest, and in WoW it's called Feast of Wintervale. So yeah, there's a lot of different events and stuff coming up in those two games. I did look to see what kind of events that they have for Final Fantasy, and they do have events, but there's no, like, I don't know what the dates are. This is events. No, not in October, in December. It starts in December. I was just running through them. I just didn't say it was in December. No, they have their Halloween events. In Lotro, they have Harvest Math. And in WoW, they have Hallow's End for Halloween events. Yeah, I did look them up, and there just does seem to be like lots of events and stuff in Final Fantasy, but I don't know what the dates are. Like, there's no dates for them. So I'll just have to keep an eye out. I do like the ones where, I think they call them the Moogle treasure events or whatever, where you like run like dungeons and whatever to get a currency, and then you can turn that currency into mounts and pets and glam and stuff. I do remember that. Moogle treasure troves usually before a big patch. Okay, I believe they changed this. It didn't always look this way. They changed it like, I don't know, like a year or two ago. They changed the look in here. I liked it better the other way. I mean, it does seem more homey and lively, I guess, because there wasn't all these trees and greenery and stuff before, but I don't know, it almost seems like, oh yeah. And that's another thing, is they changed, why can't I go in here? Oh, I just didn't click the door properly. I don't know. I'm not sure if I like it or not. Okay. Bilbo is here. Where's Frodo? I think he may be across the other way. Have I ever heard of Sweet Baby Inc? No. I think Saints Wake for Halloween would be next, and then Starlight Christmas event. Yeah, I did read about a couple of different events for Final Fantasy XIV, but oh, maybe it's over here. Is Frodo over here? Upstairs? See a ring. Trying to figure out where the flip I'm supposed to talk to Frodo. Slime here. Okay, this is driving me nuts. I'm guessing it must be on the first level. Oh, maybe it's over here. No. It's in here. Oh, maybe it is. Maybe it is? Oh, this is just leading me to Elrond. I need to try to find Frodo. I can't remember where he is in here. And they also change things. Change things around. I will find him. He will be found. Oh, Bilbo's room. We went to Bilbo's room, right? Did I just miss? Oh no, I did not go to Bilbo's room. I went to that hall thing. I think he might be in here. There he is. I found him! Finally.
What do you need?
Hello. You're here to assist with my birthday surprise for Uncle Bilbo?
Can I take a moment of your time?
I don't know. Toffee Hunter, I'm glad you're here. I am in need of an adventurer such as yourself to help with a birthday surprise for my Uncle Bilbo. When Bilbo decided to resettle in Rivendell, he did it in typical fashion, as you may have heard, with a bang and a flash, disappearing right before his own birthday party. During his birthday party. In that moment, Bilbo instantly became the subject of many tall tale and increasingly exaggerated legend. I know he'd be amused to no end to hear these stories, but I myself can't go collect them. The next time you're in the Shire, could you do this for me? Were I you, I'd start at the Gaffer. He hears most everything worth hearing, and he will surely know who you should talk to in order to obtain the very best tales. Okay, so we're gonna go to the Shire. So I have a... That's not it. We have a thingy. There, Mickledolding. So then we don't have to do a long horse ride. I do need to do a horse ride now, though, because we have to go to Hobbiton. And then go north of Hobbiton.
Hello there.
Okay. I wish they... Oh, there we go. The Shire. Hobbiton. I think I need to stop sleeping with the fan on. I do it because I like the air. Like I like the air. It helps with the airflow in the room. But I think it's making me stuffy. I don't think it's helping my nose situation. Oh, so sorry for the missed streams lately. So Saturday I ended up canceling the stream because I went out of town. My husband's brother was visiting home, which is in Nova Scotia, his brother lives in Ontario, but he was home for partly for business, but then because family, like, has lots of family around, he was visiting family. So we had like a big family dinner at a restaurant. There was like probably like 12 of us all there. So my daughter couldn't be there though. She had plans already. It was kind of like a last minute thing. Although, because if it wasn't such a last minute thing, I'm sure there would have been more people there. But yeah. So there was so we went out for dinner. So we drove out there, which was like 2.5 hours away. We got there early. We left early in the morning, so we get there early. We drove around, and in Halifax, it's a cruise. Well, it's a port. It's a port city, right? So they have some cruises that come through, and there happened to be 2 cruise ships in port at the time. One I didn't even know. I'd never heard of the cruise company before. It looks like it's like more of a high end. They do like world tours and everything. They were there. I can't remember what it was called now. And then they had a celebrity cruise ship in port, and I took a picture of it. Those things are huge. I've only seen a couple of cruise ships in real life. Like, I've seen pictures of them, you know, stuff like that. But like actually see them in person, I've only seen like 2, and they always amazes me how huge these ships are. They are like a floating town, because the amount of people that are in. What's funny is, years ago I lived in a really small town in Alberta for a few years. It had like 2,000 people in town. There's more people on that cruise ship than there was in that town that I lived in for a few years. Like, they're huge. So yeah, so I always like, if I go to Halifax, I always like to see if there's cruise ships in town, and there was one on Saturday, so I got to see that. And then we went to, where else did we go? Oh, we went to IKEA, because we don't have an IKEA here in Moncton. The closest one is in Halifax. So we went around there. I actually got some new dishes and stuff. If I could, I love IKEA furniture, and I like all the IKEA stuff. If I could, I would decorate my whole house in like IKEA stuff. I love it. I love it. Love it. Yeah, it's crazy how big those ships are. And then we had a dinner. Like I said, we went to a restaurant and had a big family dinner, and it was nice. Although by the end, they were like asking us to leave because the restaurant was super busy and they had a huge amount of people waiting to get a seat. So like, we had already paid our bill and we had gotten up, but we were like standing there talking, and then so I guess someone came over and was like, can you like maybe go outside and finish talking, because we need to clean up the table and stuff, because we got more people who need to come in. That's nice. 1K subs, you get an IKEA furniture. Yeah. Yeah. The problem is like I said, the closest IKEA is 2.5 hours away. They don't deliver. I checked, because they used to have a place here where I live where you could order something and they would ship it to like this warehouse, and then you pick it up from there. They don't have that anymore. They got rid of that a few years back. And I checked, and they do not deliver. You can't like get it shipped where I am or anything. So if I was to get anything big at IKEA, I would have to like rent a one of those rental trucks, like moving truck type things, storage truck things, to go pick it up. And I'm just like, I don't know if it's worth it. So because I don't have a truck, and our vehicle is not big enough to hold some of this stuff that I would love to get. But yeah, it was fun. And then we drove back home, and we left at like 8:30 in the morning, and we got home about 9-10 o'clock at night. So we were like gone all day. My daughter hung out with the dog. Like she had plans for Saturday night, so that's why she didn't come with us. So she stayed with the dog until about 5ish, and then she went out, so the dog was only alone until we got home. So we made sure he was fed and went outside and all that stuff. Because there was people asking, "Oh, are you spending the night, or are you going back tonight?" And we're like, "No, we're going back tonight because I got the dog. I can't spend the night." My husband had originally tried to get him into the same doggy daycare thing that we used when we went to Alberta for a week, but they were all booked up for Saturday. Like I said, it was like a last minute thing. If we had known ahead of time, we probably would have been able to get him in there. But since we only knew like a few days ahead of time, there wasn't enough time to get him into the doggy daycare thing. Luckily, my daughter was here to look after him until she went out. Why hello. Frodo sent you to talk to me then. What's the young fry up to now?
I've no chuck with strangers.
So you're here to collect stories about Bilbo Baggins, are you? Heard that I would know who to talk to? Naturally, you're correct. Give me a moment and I'll write you down a list of likely hobbits to speak to. Mind you, you'll never need to catch them at just the right time. If they don't seem to have a story for you, check back on them in a while. If you want to hear every story, you'll need to have some perseverance.
What do you need?
Right then, here's that list. You'll want to give it a quick look to make sure you can read my handwriting. Okay, gotta read his handwriting here. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Mind you, remember that what I told you. Not everyone's going to have time to talk to you at once. If a hobbit doesn't have a story for you when you want to talk, check back with them later. Okay. Is it mark these on the map? Oh, of course not. Well, why would it do that?
Is there something I can do for you?
That note makes sense then? Where are you? I'd probably start by talking to Ted Sandyman. Just follow this road out to the east and then turn south. Ted's standing just south of the Bywater Bridge. I know Ted's got time now, so he'll be happy to share his story. Just remember that not every hobbit on that list will have a story to share whenever you please. Just check back on them from time to time. You'll catch them at a good time soon enough, I'm sure. Okay, maybe it's on the map now. Well, the next one is. Okay. Let's go talk to Ted Sandyman. See if he's got a story to tell.
Might I speak with you?
Surely I'll tell you a tale of Bilbo Baggins and the disappearing act he pulled at his birthday party all those years ago. Just lend me your ear for a moment. Well, now, what I heard is that Bilbo had just about had it on his birthday. So many people, all of them bickering and squawking and trying to sneak into Bag End and look for treasure. Everyone would grow weary and want to be done with it. Anyone would. Bilbo was always an unconventional hobbit, so what I heard tell is that he decided to give everyone a good scare and sneak away. Went to enjoy himself with all his family, where all his family wasn't, and went round to all the taverns and inns trying their brew. Now, from what I hear tell, no one's quite sure what really happened after that. But my brother's son's friend's cousin works down at the Green Dragon, and he swears he shipped off a barrel that was heavier than the others the next day, and that it rolled funny like something was in it. Didn't think to question it until after the fact. My guess is that Bilbo enjoyed himself a bit too much, found himself in a cozy barrel, and got shipped off. Goodness only knows where he is now. I wonder what interesting brews he's gotten to try in the far-flung lands. It's funny. Okay, so if we can talk to all these people. Okay. Are they on the... Okay, they're on the map. Thank the Lord. Okay. Let's go up north here and see. Like I said, the guy said, Gaffer said, we might not be able to talk to them when we want to talk to them. But we are going to try. If someone's not available, we'll move on to the next one, and then so on and so forth until we get them all done. Hopefully, this might take longer than I expected, but that is fine. Eventually, we'll get back to questing and leveling. Okay, we got Lotho Sackville Baggins. Oh, you're wondering what Mad Baggins has been up to? Ha! He was all cleverness and no sense, if you ask me. I know a great amusing story of what mischief he's gotten himself into, I surely do. Well now, last I heard is that old Baggins had completely squandered his fortune, although I never myself believed it was half as big as folks said. So it wouldn't be that hard to lose now, would it? But as I was saying, with his fortune gone, I hear he went to one of those big folk towns and got himself the finest fake beard that the remainder of his money could buy. Now, don't start laughing yet. You ain't heard the rest of it, and you remember what I said about him being too clever without much sense. Well, fake beard obtained, he went to live with the dwarves. Yes, dwarves. Snuck right in there with them in their caves and in their digging. Dwarves aren't too smart from what I've heard. And those caves gotta be mighty shadowy and smoky from the torches, don't you think? Figured with his beard he could hide and work right alongside them, all the while slowly building up a new fortune of pocketed gems and fine metals. I bet he'll be back again, lording his adventures and supposed fortune over all of us once more. So he thinks he went to live with the dwarves with his fake beard. It's funny. These stories are going to be hilarious.
Turn your back on me.
Oh, all anyone talks about around here is Bilbo Baggins, but as it happens, yes, I do know quite a juicy bit of information that I don't mind sharing with a person such as yourself. Well, these ones are the Sackville Baggins. They don't like Bilbo Baggins. They want his stuff. Listen up now. You might learn something worth knowing. Earlier that day, the day of the party, that is, I'll have you know that I saw Bilbo sampling a good many of Holly Hornblower's pies. They always look delectable, but I swear she uses secret ingredients that would put off even the staunchest eater. Not that I'm jealous, mind. Sure. My pies always come in second, and I have an easy mind knowing they are made of only the finest fruits, not any new nonsense I hear tell of, not like some people I know of, and that's good enough for me. Well, pardon me, but what was I saying? Right, Mr. Bilbo. As I was saying, I've heard that Holly was experimenting with sneaking in ground up mushrooms pinched from Mr. Maggot's field. If you listen to the young fry around these parts who snuck into this field and eaten some, you know they have some awful queer effects. If you want to know what I think, and you clearly do as you're asking me, well, I think eating those pies up and disappeared Bilbo. Good thing that old Gandalf was around to cover it up with a poof of smoke and save us all the scandal, although some might think that there could have been an important lesson to be learned had he not. Oh, Lobelia. Okay. Let's go down. I'm guessing if the ring's not lit up, I can't talk to the person. I think that's because there was one up here and now it's gone. So let's go down here because there's a bunch of rings. Find some more people to talk to because we got like a lot, like 8 or 9 more people to talk to here. I want to hear all their stories. They're hilarious. Okay, I think that's I. Does she have a? Oh wait, she does have one. What's that? Oh, you're wondering where Bilbo is now? Turns out you've asked the right hobbit.
Is there something
I'll
I
have
can do?
you know that I have it on excellent authority that on his travels, Bilbo met a whopping massive bear. Yes, a proper large bear, not like the little ones that den around in these parts. And what did Bilbo do? No, don't be silly. The bear didn't eat him in one gulp. Imagine the indigestion with all those brass buttons. Now, Bilbo might not be a proper hobbit, but a hobbit still he is. Hello, Lindenberg, Gabriel, and Raiders. Welcome on in. How was No Man's Sky? I'm playing some Locho today and celebrating the Baggins' birthday because it's both Bilbo and Frodo's birthday. Although the story is that we're gathering stories for Frodo to surprise Bilbo, I guess, for his birthday. No Man's Sky was good. Got a raid and run. Dogs going crazy. Okay, I totally understand. Thank you for the raid. And welcome in on it, everybody. So, I play mostly MMOs lately. We're playing Locho right now. I also play World of Warcraft. And I've gotten back into Final Fantasy 14. And my nose is really stuffy. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. Yeah. There. I sound a little bit better. I don't sound so stuffy. Whew. Okay, so we're reading about what Holly Hornblower thinks happened on Bilbo's birthday. You know, from the books of the movie where Bilbo, like, disappears on his birthday. Everybody has their own story on what happened. She thinks a bear got him. Now, Bilbo might not be a proper hobbit, but a hobbit still he is, and that means he was carrying any number of delicious things, the like of which that bear had never smelled or tasted before. With those, clever Bilbo tamed that bear. Indeed, he did, and that's not the end. No, not at all. Just getting to the best part, if you believe it. Radagast the Brown, you've heard of him, yes? Keeper of the animals, they say, and proper wizard in his own right. Well, Radagast heard about Bilbo and the bear, and he was so impressed that he trained old Bilbo to be a lore master. Neither jesting nor joking am I. That's right, the first hobbit lore master is our Bilbo, and he rides around now on his great bear, accompanying Radagast all over the lands. Oh, Locho, what I heard was Lo Chow. Okay. I'm really bad at pronouncing things. Okay, I don't... Does Postman Grub have something? No. Oh yeah, he does. Looking for stories about Bilbo? Are you now? Well, as postman, I know most people and hear most things. I can certainly spare the time to tell you a tale.
Is there something I can do?
So you're wanting to know where Bilbo has got himself off to? Well, if you ask around these parts, folks will tell you all kinds of nonsense, and he got kidnapped, or is flying his own dragon, or is leading a fighting tribe of spiders. The gullibility of hobbits is sometimes not to be believed. They'll latch onto any story they hear, and the more exotic the better. Can you believe Bilbo doing any of those things at his age? Gracious, he's a unique sort of hobbit, but he's got limits. I can see you're the sensible sort, so I'll tell you the real truth. Bilbo's always had a terrible fondness for elves, downright unsettling if you ask me, but he was never one to hold with convention. Anyway, he decided to spend the rest of his days with them, invited by the elvish leaders and all. He spent his declining years living with them and enjoying their hospitality, all while writing his memoirs in the form of one-act play. Where there's smog, there's fire. I hear that the Buckland benefit of the benevolent Bucket Brigade Brotherhood for the bruised and burned has exclusive rights for the opening. Oh my god, that was a tongue twister. So far, Postman Grub is closest to what happened. I bet you nobody believes him. Okay. Bogo Chubb, the stable master.
Hello there.
Bilbo Baggins, you're asking about, eh? Most folks thinks he's off gallivanting goodness knows where, but I've got quite a different story to tell you if you'll listen. Okay, let's see what Bogo has to say.
Good day.
So, you're wondering what Bilbo's been up to since he's disappeared, eh? Well, as it happens, I heard that he's not in some far-off land at all. He's still right here in the Shire. That whole party business was an elaborate ruse to set people talking and rumoring and thinking that he's in some far-off land, having more adventures. That was what Bilbo's way of creating a distraction while he crept away to hide in plain sight. Folks say that at night you can sometimes see him, clothed in black, hidden behind a dark mask with an even darker cape all flapping and flowing behind him, riding along the roads of the Shire. He's turned vigilante, protecting us all from the bandits and goblins and anything else nasty trying to creep into our towns. Bilbo's managed to stay out of sight so well due to his hidden hobbit holes all over the Shire. They were built in secret and paid for by his fortune. Oh, second. Oh my goodness. Sorry. We get my dad talking, it's hard to get him to stop. I'm back. I didn't forget about y'all. Okay, so where was I here? He's a vigilante. Bilbo's managed to stay out of sight so well due to his hidden hobbit holes all over the Shire. They were built in secret and paid for by his fortune. He roams between these, never spending too much time in one spot, always listening and waiting for danger to appear. Yeah, we were talking about Thanksgiving because Canadian Thanksgiving is next month. So we were talking about Thanksgiving. So yes, it involved food.
Please, stay a moment.
Bilbo, eh? Well, folks will tell you any nonsense about what happened to Bilbo at his birthday party, but what's the fun in that? It was all smoke and mirrors anyway, if you ask me. Sorry. The real story is in what happened after, which is as it happens. I know all about it.
Hello?
Now I keep my ears to the ground, I do, and I can tell you with complete confidence that Bilbo went on back to the elves. He always told such stories about them, the likes of which you wouldn't believe. They say that an elf queen has been teaching him to grow the biggest taters a person could ever hope to see. Leave it to Bilbo to go all the way off to the elves to learn knowledge just so he could steal the first prize ribbon from Farmer Maggot at one of those farmer fairs. Some people believe just try harder in their own garden. Some folks would just try harder in their own garden plot, but Bilbo just couldn't never do anything the easy way when he could have an adventure instead. I imagine he'll be back any day to wipe that smug smirk off Farmer Maggot and break his 60-year winning streak. Okay. I think. Oh, here we go.
Good day. Might I have a word with you?
Oh, collecting stories about Bilbo Big Shot Baggins, eh? More than enough of those to go around, to be sure. Luckily for you, I happen to know the truth of the matter of that odd disappearing act he pulled at his party. Yes, I do. As I was saying, here's what happened at the birthday party of Bilbo's. You see, when he was on his adventures, he met up with a pile of dwarves. Yes, dwarves. Anybody who knows anything knows that some of them dwarves got mighty peculiar after losing their home in the mountains far off all that long time ago. Since then, stories say, some of them been known to be a roaming band doing nearly anything to squeak by. And that would breed loose morals if you ask me. Assuming they ever had any to start with. Can't ever be sure with people not of the Shire. No, you cannot. I hear that one of these dwarves helped Bilbo dig a complex of tunnels under Baggins. He simply popped down into those as an opportune moment. Goodness only knows what he's been up to since, but you can bet it's something no respectable hobbit would be caught doing. Okay, let's see if there's a story in here. There's a ring, but I'm not sure if it's the story. Oh, maybe a couple.
Hello there. Might I speak with you
What's
for a
that you're asking about now, old Mr. Bilbo, you say? Why, certainly I know what happened at his big birthday. Listen up, and I'll tell you the true facts of the matter.
Good day.
Bilbo Baggins was something of an eccentric around these parts. His adventures created enough stories that you can still hear new ones every year. Why, I was just recently talking to my niece's cousin's sister-in-law's nephew the other day, and he said that he knew what really happened at the funny birthday party. All the folks in these parts attended it, but what with the food and the drink and the dancing and all the youngsters underfoot, only a few folks really witnessed the actual disappearing act. My niece's sister's cousin, you get the picture. The lad that I was talking with, he says that he saw the wizard Gandalf pop old Mr. Bilbo into a giant sack, just visible enough through the fog, he said, and Mr. Bilbo squirmed and wiggled like anything. They just vanished into thin air. Goodness knows what happened to the poor chap after that, but honestly, with the stories folk tell about his adventures and associates and goings-on, what other end can a hobbit expect than a sticky one? Okay, Mr. Harwood Loomsdown, what do you got to say?
Can I take a moment of your time?
Ah, you're collecting stories about Bilbo Baggins? I know a grand one for you. That fellow's been some places and seen some things. Yes, he most certainly has.
A lovely
I
day.
heard that Bilbo got up to a whole mess of adventures during his party, but you're wondering what he's up to now, yes? Well, I'll tell you what I heard that in the end, he ran into some of those big folk while riding horses all the time. What are they called? The Riders of Roland? Ronland? Roger? No, nearly there. Tip of the tongue. Rohan, that's it. I hear he's got himself a war pony, and they taught him to be a proper horse master and all. Rides in the company of Drattit. What's the feller's name? Theon? No. Therum? That's not it either. Dang it all. Give me a minute. Theoden. That's the chappie. Our Bilbo's right there, riding in that company of big folk, with banners streaming and horses whinnying all across those big plains of grass, tall enough to hide a hobbit, or so I hear. He thinks he's with the Riders of Rohan. Love it.
Might I speak with you a moment?
Bilbo Baggins could single-handedly keep me in business for years to come the way folks around here swap stories about him. I'll gladly tell my own personal thoughts on why he disappeared from his birthday party, though.
What do you need?
Some around here weren't sure about him, but I miss dear Bilbo. He always had such an air of mystery about him, which is saying something, since the only air most hobbits have about them is one of pipeweed and their last meal. Bilbo was refreshing, he was. Shook us all up some, and that's a good thing, no doubt. We need some rousing out of our usual routine. Not all of us have the constitution to be explorers, so it's a precious commodity indeed when we get a hobbit with real stories to tell. Anyhow, I hear that Bilbo was getting bored, and can you blame him? So when Gandalf was setting off his lovely fireworks, Bilbo grabbed onto one and off he went, soaring off into the skies in a trail of sparks. Now shake your head if you like, but I think that Bilbo Baggins could do just nearly anything he put his mind to, and I'm not changing my story. Oh, I'd love to know where he landed and what mischief he's gotten up to since then. I surely do. Hope he returns home again, or I might just explode in a starburst myself from curiosity. Ooh, this is the last one already. Let's see what the children think he did. Excuse me? What's that you're asking about? Oh yes, I know lots of stories about Bilbo. My mom tells me them some nights when I can't go to sleep.
Just a moment.
My mom tells me stories about Master Bilbo some nights when I can't get to sleep. My favorites are the ones about the Lonely Mountain, the dragon, and the treasure. I like a dragon, I think, but only a nice one, not a nasty one. My good dragon would live with me and bring us shiny things to play with, and I'd fly him around in the sky. Dragons are terrible clever, you know, and so mine would tell me stories and teach me things that only dragons know. But you know, I keep thinking about that poor mountain. Why it's even called the Lonely Mountain. That was when it still had a dragon friend of its own. But since Bilbo scared off that dragon, I bet that mountain is even lonelier. I feel so bad for it some nights. I just cried to my plush sheep, Petunia. But then I thought about nice Mr. Bilbo, and I bet he feels the same way. I bet he went back to that poor mountain to keep it company. If I were him, I'd bring it another dragon, but a nice one this time, to keep it company for years and years and years. I bet that's what he did. Oh, it's cute. The kid thinks he went to keep the mountain company. That is adorable. Okay, let's go back to Gaffer. Those stories were adorable. The postmaster, though, got the closest. I mean, Bilbo is living with the elves, and he is writing a memoir. He just got the name of it wrong, and the fact that it was becoming a play or something. You managed to speak to all the hobbits on my list then? Wonderful. If that's given you what you need, off with you then. Time to take these stories to their final recipient.
I've no chat with strangers.
I imagine those stories have someone waiting for them. Off you go now. Okay, we have to go back. We have to go back to... Uh-oh. No, I just thought it was crashing. Just a little bit of lag. We go back to Rivendell. I'm gonna go back. Actually, let's go to Mickledalving. And I'm thinking it might have a thing to go to Rivendell. Hopefully, we'll see.
A lovely day, isn't it?
No, it does not. Shoot. Okay. Let's go to Bree. I guess I could have just used the port to Bree. Oh well. It's swift travel, it shouldn't take that long. Okay, how about you? Do you have a thing to go to the troll show? Nope. Okay, let's go. Down to the south. It'll take a little bit to get us back to Rivendell.
Greetings.
Okay. Okay, so we can't go to the Troll Shaws. So go to the Lone Lands. A bunch of horses. Oh my goodness, stupid sneezing and stuffy nose.
Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road.
Thanks for the follow. Well, come on in. Just trying to get back to Bilbo. Or get to Bilbo. We talked to Frodo before, so it's not back to Bilbo. And then we can get the scribe book stand for when I finally get a house. Are you bagging them levels? Well, we just need to go back to Bilbo. I think, and then we're finished the Baggins' birthday. And then we'll get back to leveling.
Do not stop till nightfall.
What about breakfast?
We've already had it.
We've had one, yes. What about second breakfast?
Hello, Angie Star. Hello. Okay, now we're gonna take this guy.
You need.
I don't think we can go to. Nope, cannot go to Rivendell from here. So, Oscar Ruth, and then to Rivendell. Still got lots of horse riding to do. Are you still playing Mop Classic, Angie Star? So the being able to level gear is coming in tomorrow. So I get to run dungeons because my raid team is insisting we have at least 75% of our gear upgraded for raid this week and 100% by next week. So, yay! So, oh, and we're all going to be on the same server, I think. Come, like, when they, because they're merging or be onto, like, a mega server on Mop. So you're going to be able to do that tomorrow, too? Like, transfer Valor to, JP, or Justice Points tomorrow as well? I don't have it maxed out, but at least that would help a little bit. When are they doing that mega server thing? I heard that it was coming, but I forget when it was supposed to happen. Hello, Kyle Wolf. Yeah, I think people in my on my raid team are thinking the same thing, that tomorrow you should be able to like switch your Valor to Justice Points. I've been slacking on my Mop Classic stuff. I'm pretty much raid logging. Yeah. I just got so much going on between work and like other, like, because like my days, I was thinking today, like, so during the week, my days consist of waking up, working, making supper, having supper, maybe having an hour if I'm lucky before I start streaming. That's pretty much my Monday to Friday. Oh, well, Wednesday and Thursdays right now I'm not streaming. But Wednesdays would be I get up, work, make supper, have a little bit of time to myself, and then I raid in retail. Thursday, I work. What am I doing? I work and then I go to a meeting every Thursday, go grocery shopping, rush home, I pick up takeout, rush home, eat, and then raid in retail.
More dots, more dots, more dots. Come on, more dots.
And then on the weekends, I wake up, raid in Mop Classic. At least I have a little bit more time in between my, like in between raiding and streams, because I stream in the evenings now on the weekends. And that's just to get some actual things done. I'm just like, there's so much going on. I don't have another raiding group, so I haven't done anything with other characters, so I've been gearing other characters on retail, yeah. And I was looking at all the different events between, like, because the 3 games that I'm playing right now are all MMOs. They're this one.
Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road.
Thanks for the follow, Athena. So yeah, I'm playing Lotro. Although Lotro usually, if it's like, if I have time, which, like I just said, I don't really have time. So I'm trying to like fit it into my streaming schedule, a little bit of Lotro. I like playing this game. It's nice and chill. I can relax. And you know, it has the, like, I love the story of Lord of the Rings. And then WoW, and I'm playing both retail and MOP, although retail and MOP are mostly just raiding. And then I got back into Final Fantasy 14, which I've been like doing a lot of stuff in Final Fantasy 14. I would ask what you need for your DPS you need for yours, but your group raids too early for me. Yeah, we raid, what is it, 9 a.m. Eastern, and there's been talk, because right now we raid 4 hours at a time. So yeah, so it's like 9 to 1 Saturday and Sunday mornings Eastern. So yeah, I know it's early for some. I mean, even people who come in on my raid team, and they come in and they're like, I'm half awake, I'm still drinking my coffee. And honestly, I don't know what we need or if we need anything for my raid team. They do have another raid team that raids... What days do they raid? They raid during the week, in the evenings. I can't remember. Let's see if I could find it on the Discord. Oh, it looks like they raid... No, that's something else. What is this? I don't know what days they raid during the week. I like the Saturday and Sunday mornings. Actually, I'm up anyway because it's my time. It doesn't start till 10 a.m. and it goes to 2 p.m. So, I mean, I don't tend to sleep in on weekends. It's been a long time since I actually slept in on a weekend. My body's so used to waking up. Like, I usually am up by 8 o'clock. Or 8:30. And that is sort of sleeping in. What? The game, like, lagged out there. It is sort of sleeping in for me because I usually wake up at like 7 o'clock in the morning during the week. So I guess it's sort of sleeping in. I don't know. My mop classic grade team is kind of getting nitpicky on stuff. So we'll see how that goes. Like they have they have a healing, like I'm a healer, so they have a healing lead or tactical officer, or what do you want to call it? You know, somebody who's making sure that the healers are doing what they need to do and giving them assignments and blah 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 blah. And they asked me to change a couple things with how I was healing, and I said sure, no problem. I haven't seen a difference really in my numbers, my healing numbers, but whatever. And now they I have healed in WoW off and on since Wrath. And it has never been a requirement for, maybe it's just because I was in a super casual raiding teams or something, but it has never been a requirement for healers to pre-pot. But that is the latest thing they have asked me to do. Again, we will see. I don't expect it to change much of anything, but we will see. Are we having... I don't know, honestly. I think there's been a few times where we've hit the enrage, so I guess yes. Like, on what is her name, Lacey or whatever in Toes, that, you know, the little water elemental thing. There was a couple times this past weekend we hit the enrage. We were almost there, but we hit the enrage. And when she enrages, she smacks people around, like it one-shots people, right? That was on heroic. Me. So I guess we're having problems with DPS checks. Yes, she does. My assignment on that fight is to focus on tanks. But even though I do that, they sometimes they can get one shot, I swear. They'll be fine, and then I'm in the middle of healing just a little bit, a sliver of health that they have, and then they're dead, and I'm like, okay, we're finally back in Rivendell. Then your DPS needs to DPS harder, or the debuff is being dropped off, and for Lacey specifically. Yeah. Well, I know we have 3 people standing out to gain stacks or whatever, and then they're constantly they're very vocal on who's going in and stuff to make sure the debuff is up. honestly, I don't pay that close of attention. I heal. When I am in a raid and I'm healing, I don't pay attention to a lot of the stuff that has to do with DPS or tanks, or other than healing the tanks. Or like when stuff is going to hit hard or whatever. But so I don't know if that's an issue, but to me, I don't know. I was kind of surprised when the healing tactical officer or whatever messaged me on Discord, and because they have this report that they do, I guess, I don't know, that keeps track of making sure like how often people are using flasks in food and if they're enchanted and gemmed, and one of the things apparently is the pre-pot thing. And apparently, because I was told when I joined the team, when I talked to the raid leader, they mentioned the pre-pot thing, but they said you're a healer, so we don't really worry about it. So I didn't worry about it. And now apparently they're worrying about it. And the fact that I don't pre-pot, and I'm thinking, who the frick cares? I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference, but I'll do it if it makes you freaking happy. So it'll definitely have to be a DPS thing, because there's not too many fights where I'm like worried about healing right at the beginning of a fight. So to make use of these pre-pots, I'm gonna have to like throw some lightning bolts out or something. I don't know. I've never worried about pre-potting in the how many years I've been playing as a healer. Ever have I worried about pre-potting? Yeah, I suppose I put my, yeah. I think Bilbo's in here. We'll talk to Bilbo. Yep, there he is. I see him.
Hello there.
Why, hello, Toffee Hunter. Many salutations, I'm sure. And what has brought you here to me on this fine day? What the heck is... I want that monkey.
It's time to drink water. It's time to drink water.
Thank you for the reminder, Sephiroth. Stories from the Shire? All of them about me? I can't wait to hear them. Please tell me your tales. Lady Gabrielle is teaching me the techniques of growing the biggest tater of the Shire has ever seen. I suspect... who's listening? I'm trying, oh, here we go. I'm trying to find what he was saying so I can read it. I suspect she's got more pressing issues occupying her time, but it might not hurt to ask. And if it weren't enough, now I'm fighting evil in a mask and cape roaming the Shire at night. Oh my, what will they come up with next? Okay, that's all he said. Okay.
Hello there.
Oh dear, oh my, they are ever better than I thought. The imagination of hobbits truly knows no bounds. The Lonely Mountain, Holly Homeblower's pies, and Caped Crusader even? Oh gracious and goodness me. We have made the old hobbit very happy and brought me belly laughs such as I have not known for a while. Elves, for their own charms, have a more esoteric form of humor. I've missed the stories of the stories hobbits tell. Take this with my thanks. Clearly you have a knack for recording and telling tales. I hope you keep that up during your adventures, as I sense you will have a great many stories to tell. Okay, we have finished Bilbo's birthday, or the Bilbo's Baggins' birthday. Apparently we don't do anything for Frodo. Just Bilbo, but they have the same birthday, so that's kind of sad that we do nothing for Frodo. Open the door then. Open. There you go. Now we have to go back to... Oh, just a second. Let's sneeze again. Okay. We're gonna go back to the Forsaken Inn. That's it. That's the word I'm looking for. And we'll go back to questing. Whoa. That was weird. My leg. I don't remember how to get to where I want to go here.
Megovanen.
Okay, we're going to the lowlands. Oscar. Okay, let's track some things. How many quests can we track? Oh, 10 looks like. Okay. So yeah, so tomorrow for stream I'll probably be running Celestials, because apparently that's the best way to get justice points according to people in my raid group. Make sure I can upgrade everything. Because basically they said if you don't upgrade your gear, you won't get you might not get gear from the raids. So this past weekend, I mentioned I went to Nova Scotia on Saturday, so I missed my raid on Saturday. And apparently it did not go well. I was kind of like, oh, they missed me. And then and then I got the message after raid about repotting, and I'm like, fine. Apparently they did not miss me. I did these raids back in the day, healing, I'm sure, and again, didn't pre-pot. So yeah, I have to remember to pick up the pots or the potions or whatever to pre-pot for the weekend. Intellect 1, I guess. Look it up. Maybe instead of taking... Nah. I was thinking maybe I'll, instead of taking the horse from here to the inn here, well, maybe I can run back and like do some of the quests as I go back. There is some on the way. That may actually be the right voice. These are the Crabins. What's this up here? Hoof and crook. It's hoof and crook. Oh, 4 leg bones and feet. Well, I was looking at the Warcraft logs for the day that I missed. I think they were trying to 4 heal. Like, they didn't get another healer. It was a full group. But if I was looking at the logs properly, they were, instead of having 5 healers, they had 4. I don't think it was just that, though. From the sounds of it, they also had issues with because we switched back and forth between heroic and normal, depending on what boss we're on, and we've been having the issue for ever. Well, we didn't have it so much in Mogushan Vaults, but in Heart of Fear and in Toes, where we have to run, everybody has to run out for them to switch it to heroic. It's annoying. Apparently they were having a lot of issues with that, but because when we went back in on Sunday, we were on what is his name? Garland or whatever. And apparently they were having a lot of issues with that fight. But when I was there, we 2-shot it. And the only reason why it took us 2 times was because people were being stupid with the whatchamacallit, the thing you have to run on the outside, drop off, not run. You don't have to run. That was the problem. There was somebody who got it and was literally running with the, what's that thing called? I can't remember. What it is you have it and you drop puddles. And somebody was literally, instead of just like dropping it and like taking a step or two and then dropping it and taking a step or two, they were literally running. Someone's like, what the hell are you doing? Pheromones. That's it. The pheromones. They were literally running instead of like slowly taking like a 1 or 2 steps, you know. It was funny. And it just messed up things because they were moving so fast, the melee wasn't reacting fast enough, so they were getting underneath the boss because the boss was moving too fast, and it was causing the slam thing. Yeah, that was funny. Oh, we got ads coming up in 5 minutes. Okay, what are these quests anyway? 22. You know what? We might put on our... I have 2 different pocket items. One that gives me XP and like extra XP, and one that stops XP. So let's stop it for a little bit. I like that because then I don't get like super ahead of the quests. I hate when quests turn like gray or whatever. Actually, you know what? We're just gonna take the... Maybe not. Never mind. I keep on trying to decide what I want to do here. We are gonna ride back. We do it this way, then like I said, partway through, like halfway there, we can get off our mount and then kill them things as we go that we need for our quests. I'm looking for Cravens for sure. It's not there yet though, because I got a ways. Yeah, I think I'm starting to realize that when I play games, I just want to chill and have fun. And I do have fun in raids. But when people start getting nitpicky and stuff, it doesn't make it fun anymore. So, like I said, we're gonna see how it goes with and if they keep on still like nitpicking on little things that they feel like I'm not doing, even though I don't know. Like I said, I changed a couple things that my railer asked me to, and I haven't really seen a big change in my healing numbers. So looking for more birds. Birds. It's a lynx. It's a brute. Looking for birds. Oh, I see a bird. I see a bird. Ads are gonna come up in a minute or so. I'm gonna take a stretch break because last break that came up was in the middle of my dad calling, and I didn't get up and move around, and I need to take a quick bio break as well. So that is what we're gonna do on this ad break that's coming up. I'm gonna get up, stretch, and have a bio break. Okay, we got all our cravens done. Any minute now, the ads are gonna come up. I'm just gonna get to where I need to be. To kill more things for the beasts. Okay, get some quest done. We're back. A reminder that if anybody wants to play Lotro, today, right now is like a good time to do it because they have a code that you can see when you first log into the game. I can't remember what the code is right off the top of my head, but when you log into the game on the launcher, it will show you what the code is, and it gives you like tons and tons of free. There we go. I was like, what is following me? free quest packs and stuff. Like it's amazing what they give away in this thing. And I think it ends next month sometime. I think it is. I can't remember when it ends, but so right now is a really good time. Like if you are even thinking about maybe trying it, like download it and apply that code and for when you do try it out, because then you have all this, like all these expansions and quest packs and stuff for free. Because they've offered it before, and I applied it to this account, but it even more than what they had before, because I applied the code to this account and it just listed off all this stuff that it unlocked for me. It's like pretty much everything except for the last 2 expansions. It's crazy. Okay, we got the wolf hides, so that one's done. Somebody else here. I just heard. I can't take that. Yeah. Another wolf. Okay, so we finished this one here. I don't know why these things are still glowing for me because I can't collect anything from them. I need the pottery ones though. Pottery ones anymore. Again, the rubble is still, I don't know why. Still need some more tails. Anything over there? Not yet. Okay, we got the pottery shards. We need trade bundles, which is in a different area. We need warg tails, but there's no more wargs here. I have to come back when they respawn. Just gonna double check to see if there's any over here. I think so. The wargs don't hide. It's only the wolves that do. And I don't need any more wolves. I don't need you, but fine. I'll kill you since you're. Oh, really? Double teaming me. Oh. So I'll come back to this area to get some more warg tails. We have to go over this area over here to get the bundles. Kill some more goblins while we're at it. They're over here. We don't need them for the quest, but... Well, actually, we need this one. We do need some of these goblins for the quest, I guess. Another quest. Another beast. trade bundles we need. Excuse me, sir. I wasn't bothering you, sir. Okay, so we got all the goblin peoples that we need. Just need trade bundles in this area. We do have a deed, though, for killing goblins. So, you know, let's murder them. Sure, there was a goblin over here. Where'd he go? Did somebody run through here? Oh, no, somebody must have run through. Need 2 more trade bundles. Yeah, you go murder the goblins. His leg. Oh, they need to fix this. I know people have been complaining about it for a little while now, but I'm really starting to see it. Okay, we have to go back and see if we can get those warg tails. This area and go back to the other one. See if the wargs have respawned. Wolves are definitely here. There's a work. I don't want the wolves, and they're like all over the place. I need the wargs. I need 4 more wargs. Oh, there's one. I see it moving. And we found another wolf. Well, I mean, I guess it does help with a deed. So there's that, I suppose. Need 3 more warg tails. That wolf's like, what happened to you? Someone over there to save you. Nope. Dead. Okay. This last warg. There we go. We got all the warg tails. And the other quest is nowhere near here. To go way over here. Go investigate the missing supply cart. And then we can turn the quest in. God, there's those wolves everywhere. probably gonna come back here, so might as well not kill these things. Because I'll need it for the repeatable quests. Okay. Supply wagon now. Alright, here we go. We got the missing supply cart. And then under this tree, I think it is the missing driver. There he is.
Potatoes.
Okay.
Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
Okay. Now we go turn all the quests. There's like 10 or something quests to turn in. So I just glanced at world chat and ooh, we missed this quest.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Well, definitely going out again. Greetings, young hobbit. I'm the constable here at the Forsaken Inn. My body's too old for the adventure, but my mind is young enough to know what there's work to be done around here. Up north beyond Weathertop, there are wolves and orcs in the Midgewater Pass and boars scattered throughout the Unknownless, all causing no end of trouble. I've a bit of a proposition for you. Clear out the threats. If you bring me proof of your noble deeds, I will see that you get a fair reward. Are you interested? Sure. Oh, so I was glancing at world chat. So recently, Locho shut down the 32-bit servers. They had a long time. I don't know how long it was. I felt like forever. Where they were offering people the ability to transfer for free all their characters from the 32-bit servers over to the 64-bit servers. And then, was it like 2-3 weeks ago? At least a couple weeks ago. They closed those servers. Well, they're hidden. They have said that they will reopen them, but they only have the ability to transfer. You won't be able to play on them, but you can transfer characters off them. I'm guessing for a fee this time. I don't know. I might be wrong. Maybe they'll do it for free. But people are complaining that they've lost these characters, and I'm like, you had a long time to switch them to the 64-bit servers. And you will have the ability again, but whatever.
Woe to me.
These are fine furs indeed. I'll cure these and sew a nice batch of new blankets for the guests. I'll thank you for your time with a bit of coin from my purse. Okay, so we're getting muffins and pies. That's no good. Compared to what I have, I don't think that's gonna help me much either. Okay, so which one is the most expensive? The shield? Yeah. take that and then we'll just sell it.
I'm sorry. Did you need something?
Oh, these will do nicely. You can pull the marrow from the bones and wrap the peeled feet in marrow and salt. Add a dash of my sweet spices, and we'll once again have several helpings of our Aranora's boar surprise. You did very well. Take these coins as your payment. Let's go with a health potion.
Woe to me.
Is that awful smell coming from these feathers? Oh my, I had never thought that those terrible little birds could give us such a stench. No matter, I suppose. With the cooking that the old mugwort does, this stench will fade into the background of the curious smells that haunt the inn in no time. My boots are better. What about the bow? The bow might be better. Yeah. The DPS is the same, but I get crit and one more vitality, so for sure. Let's take the bow, I think. Yeah. We get a new bow! Okay. Go.
How can I be of service?
Ollie will be pleased with these curiosities for certain, and the wolf teeth should help sweeten the deal. I must admit, I was not certain that you would succeed. The arrival of the goblins have done much to change the nature of my work here in the Lowlands. You have earned this reward, friend, and I hope you find this sufficient. I know that Redbrush will be pleased with this delivery. Sick. Okay.
Hello there.
Light armor, medium armor. No, I think what I have is actually better, even though it's lower level. Actually, maybe I'll take that.
Can't you leave me to my misery?
Your efforts are much appreciated, Hunter. Long ago, my people left the bustle of the city life behind, instead choosing to live our lives here in the place of our ancestors. We took the name Eglain the Forsaken and lived here in peace with nature, taking only what the ruins offered to us. There was peace and we did not think to fear for it. But then a ranger and some others crossed the last bridge into the Trollshaws, and the evil spread in their wake. From the north came goblins and dwarves in leagues with the orcs. Unheard of, but true. From the south, orcs bearing a symbol of the white hand spread into the Anonymous. All of these foes ravaged the land and drove us from the ruins where we once lived in peace. Okay, which one's the most expensive here? Let's go with that one. Yep. Am I gonna get in the leaves? I wanna get in the leaves. Oh, yes! I landed in the leaves.
I'm sorry. Did you need something?
You have brought a number of goblin scabbards to me, friend. Very well. I am a man of my word and will pay my debt as I promised. These will do well to ease the pain of our losses and will be used to remind our people that there are still ways to strike out at the evil spreading through these lands. Which one should I take? So I got cooking and farming. I'm trying to think which role I should take.
It's time to drink water. It's time to drink water.
Maybe the tool one. And then I can, thank you for the reminder. Then I can make a metal worker and they can make tools for me, maybe. Let's do that. Because there's no cooking one. I'm just marking some of these that I know for sure I'm going to keep while I'm thinking of it. Might as well put this chest piece on. Let me see something. Yeah, we don't need that. Okay, I was just checking some stats. Okay, all these. Okay.
I'm sorry, did you need something?
This was a fitting end for such vicious creatures as these cruel wargs. My people will be heartened to know they have allies like you in the Lowlands. We will find some way to repay our debt to you, Toffee Hunter. Okay, which one's most expensive? Doesn't look like any of these would be good for me. Axe, yeah. Thank you, Hobbit. Terror spreads into our homes and we are powerless to stand against these foes. We are not warriors, but gatherers and craftsmen. Many of our tribe are old, sick, or very young. Not all are as capable as my brother and I. We were sent to search the Lowlands for aid. The ranger to the north is of no use to us. He sits and watches the orcs and their craven, even as goblins slay my people here in the south. You have done much to earn my trust, and I shall speak well of you to my brother. Let's see. 280. I think I'm taking the weapon. Yep. Okay, so we're getting the scabbard one again.
May I speak with you?
Thus far you have proven true to your word. My judgment, however, is often clouded by my passion, and for this reason I send you to my brother. He will know whether you are true of intent. You will find him by following the roadway east to where it begins to rise. There is a vale to the south that will lead you to the black side of Minas Iriel. He is encamped there with others. Past his tent, perhaps you will earn our trust. Past his test, that makes more sense. Perhaps you will earn our trust and earn passage to speak with one who knows much of what transpires now in these lands. Okay. Got the quest over here to turn in.
Woe to me.
I have little more to offer you than my thanks. My scarecrow will stand outside the Forsaken Inn as a warning to the goblins of Anulus. They'll think twice when you see that we've made such a mockery of them. Thank you for all you have done, Hunter. I guess we'll take the tool one again.
I'm sure it will do no good.
This is just a repeat of the same thing. So that. Whoop. That's not what I wanted. I hit the wrong button. Again, I'm marking some things. I'm marking the task items. A lot of these are probably just going to sell. Okay.
Greetings.
You have my thanks, Toffee Hunter. With these fragments of pottery, I will be able to continue my trade. I and my customers, such as the vocal Mrs. Sandheaver, will each be happy. I do fear for the eggling, though. Scavengers they may be, but they have a right to make a living as they see fit, and the increase in danger across the Lowlands threatens that right. If need be, I will continue to breed and take up my father's axe and become a woodsman. For the people living here in this unforgiving stretch of the wild, there is no such work to be found. I think I'll take this necklace. It actually has agility on it, which will be good for me as a hunter. Maybe not. Really? How is that possible? Okay, so with this one, I lose 6 finesse. I lose 2 physical mastery. What the heck? How is it? That is so weird. You'd think that something with agility on it would be better, but looking at the stats, that what I'm losing stats, not gaining anything. Okay, well, I was wrong. That just seems really weird to me.
I'm sorry.
What? A goblin attacked my cart? This is no good at all. How am I supposed to feed my patrons? This is simply no good at all. Let me think on this. Pay no mind to the name on the inn. Not all who pass here never return. Not all who pass here never return. Only ones that stray too far off the road find themselves in the clutches of them goblins. Bloody-handed creatures deserving of a good beating, those goblins. You're an able-bodied sort. Why don't you go show those brutes they're not wanted here? The lands around the inn are just crawling with them. People scare easily, you see. With the goblins creeping all about the ruins and so close to the inn, I'm destined to use the wood falling from the roof to bar the doors unless someone gives me a hand. You'll find goblins on the fields of whatever. And a good number of them have established a foothold in the old ruins of Minas Iro to the southeast. And this quest here is, yeah, I'm not taking that one. Okay, any other quests? Oh, what do you got over here?
Might I take a moment of your time?
I hate the goblins, I do. Skulking thieves, a lot of them, sneaking about in the night so that they can pick the best herbs and mushrooms. They'll soon pick the lowlands dry if they go unhindered. Not that there was much out there to begin with. I made a special draft for them, though. It'll make them sluggish and unruly. Maybe unruly enough to fight amongst themselves, and if not, well, it'll have other effects that just might make them change their minds about staying here. Take these drafts and pour them into the barrels located in the goblins' camp to the northeast of the inn at Weatherfoot, at the base of Weathertop. Return to me when the deed is done.
I don't know if you can help me.
Since you're headed northeast into the goblin-infested hills and vales, I think I ought to ask you one more favor and issue you one more warning. There are wargs among the goblins, and a good many of them, old Mugwort, a dear friend of mine, and the cook here at the Forsaken Inn hates them fiercely. I hate the goblins, though, and seeing that I do, I want you to be mindful of the pack master Luz. If you see him, steel your nerve and grab your steel. If it will be a difficult battle, but you should defeat him. When you do, return to me with news of the fight. Okay, any other quests I need to pick up in here? Don't think so. Let's sell some
What
stuff.
do you need?
Okay, let's quickly go through the buyback and make sure I didn't sell something I wanted to keep. Nope. Okay. And no more quests to pick up. Okay. We're off to questing again. Okay, so the repeatables, we need to get goblin scabbards and tabards. I think those are the only 2 repeatables. Okay. And oh, I think noble deeds is also. Oh no, it's not. We're gonna go to this area and see what we can get. Get finished in that area. Looks like most of them are over there anyway. course. I'm gonna keep my XP off until I get close to like the level of the quest I'm doing matches like what level I am. So right now I'm like 3 levels ahead. Is this the, yeah, this is the area I want. Okay. Let's kill some stuff. I also kill the wargs since I have a whatchamacallit, deed. I have to build up my Lotro points again. A couple weeks ago they had a sale on storage space and I used up most of my Lotro points on storage space because you never can have too much storage. Looking for Luz, whatever. The head guy, the head goblin, he's in here somewhere. Pick up this quest once I'm ready to leave. Oh, there's Luz. Hello, Luz. Yeah, I did. Okay, so we finished this bounty and that bounty. Apparently we finished that. And we finished that. We need to add foul-smelling draft to some more barrels. And then we'll come back here. It's still the notifications are still getting caught up because I'm killing things so fast. It's funny. Am I? Is it? It did. It keeps on switching the playlist. It's driving me nuts. I'm like, that doesn't sound like Lotro music. Just plays like some random thing. I wish I would just stop, if anything. Just stop. And then I can like, oh wait, the music stopped. Let's start playing the music again. If it's going to do that, I'd rather it do that. Okay, I'm gonna go back to this guy over here. It's an escort quest. These goblins took that from me even after we agreed on payment. I have learned my lesson dealing with these creatures. Can you help me? That was the pendant thing that we found. Boy, lend a man a hand, won't you? These cursed goblins captured me after I made honest effort to trade. Oh, I know it's wrong, but a man's got needs, and one of those needs is eating, friend. I ain't had myself a square meal since heading north with those fellows that moved on the brief fields, and it's not like them. And I'm not like them. I just want to get by and earn enough coin to purchase a patch of land to call my own. If you don't help me, I'll be lucky to last the night. These goblins keep saying that they're going to trade me to the orcs at Midgewater Pass. If you take me southeast to the Forsaken Inn, I'll give you some coin and a pick up the treasures I found in the ruins. We have a deal? Okay, let's go, dude. The goblins beat me hard. I need my sword. I'm useless without one. Okay, we find a sword first. Perhaps I hid it here. Nope. The sword was given to me by my father. It's been in the family for a long time. Let me search this crate. Alright, hurry up. I'm sorry, I must rest. My wounds are not fully healed. I must search this crate as well. Search every crate in the damn camp. I'll see these filthy goblins laid low. I will kill them since you don't have a weapon. Beat them with your fists. I don't think that's gonna work. I want revenge against these goblins. Only one more place to check. Follow me. I must rest again. My wounds. I'll kill the goblin while you rest. Come on, dude. I got things to do. Let's go. All right, let's continue on, but take it slower. If you go any slower, we'll be like crawling. Yeah, I'll kill these goblins while you mosey on over. Come on, find your swords. We can get out of here. I must search this last place. Yay! Found your sword? Oh, my father's sword. Yay. Okay, can we get out of here now? Tell Anna for Lorne to give you what I had in my room. Okay. Just making sure I get credit for it, and then we're gonna get up on our horse and get out of here. Hurry up. Okay, done. Okay, we need to find boars, wolves, and... Oh, there's a wolf. There's a wolf. Just clicked in my head that I... This plant while we're here. Got blueberries. Trying to look for the orcs I need to kill for this.
Potatoes.
Scared me.
Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
Oh, that made me jump. It's a goblin. It's a goblin. I'm looking for orcs. You also need boars and wolves, but I'm trying to figure out where the orcs are. There's a boar. Boar. Oh, I also killed the goblin. It's in speed. Oh, no. It's a goblin too. God, for a second there, I thought maybe it was an orc. I'm trying to remember where the orcs are here.
Throw more dots, more dots, more dots. Come on, more dots.
More dots! More dots! We got ads coming up in 5-ish minutes. Okay, we don't need any more of those. Where are the damn orcs? Can't remember. We're finding goblins, but not orcs. What's this orc kind? But they're not, they're goblins. Need any more boars? Sure. Not even for a deed. Here's some raspberries. Wolves and orcs. That's what I need. There's a wolf. I see at work. And it will give me what I need. The right type of work. Oh, another work over here. Well, we found two. We need two more. And some woofs. Orcs and woofs. Camp over here. Is there orcs over here? Yes. Okay. Now I just need wolves. I need two more wolf tails. At least I know where to find wolves. I'll find orcs now that I don't need them. I mean, I think there was a deed involved too, so might as well kill him, right? Yep, there is a deed. What I need though is wolves, and those wolves like to hide. I know there's some wolves in these valley areas. They like to hide there. And then that one area where, let's see, there's one. With the wargs that were collecting things and stuff. There's a bunch over there, so. If I don't find a wolf before we get there, I know where to go. Nope, there's one. Probably the last one I need. Yay! Okay, let's go hand in some quests. leaving this one until we're finished with the Forsaken Inn. Because that's over here, and there's a whole bunch of, well, not a whole, like there was a bunch of quests you get there. It's like the next quest hub. Trying to figure out where we're supposed to go for last treasure. Sure, pick that up. It's in this area. Somewhere in the lowlands, it says. Oh, it's break time. Okay, I will be right back. Okay, we're back, and I got some more water. Okay.
What can I do for you?
Wolf tails, boar husks, and orc shields. You're quite the skilled warrior. It may seem a menial task to you, but believe me when I say this is much appreciated. The people here at the inn struggle enough without worrying about the wildlife and evils that are spreading unhindered. Ever since these lights appeared atop Weathertop, we've had one trouble after another, and there isn't a sign of relief in sight. Take this small reward, and you've earned it. Okay, anything good for me? Nope. 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 Okay, let's see which one is worth the most here. I think it might be this, 250. Yeah.
Stay a moment.
You've handled yourself very well against the orcs, swine, and wolves. I think you may be able to assist my deputy. He headed out to the camp on the far east eastern side of Minas Earl. He is watching over one of the workers there, and the brother of that ornery fellow Gatter. If you're interested in helping him out with the tasks I have put before him, seek him at the camp at the far eastern edge of Minas Earl. Okay. This one is just one of repeatable.
Woe to me.
So take the tools. Get up
I
again.
don't know if you can help me.
Oh, only sneezing. Having a sneezing fit again. Okay, this is another repeatable. Take the tools. And we'll take it
I'm sure
again.
it will do no good, but may I speak
The
with
goblins didn't seem to show any
sorry.
ill effects
Did you
from
need
the
something?
drought. Well, I guess I shouldn't really be surprised. Goblins eat anything and everything. No sense fussing about that right now. You did well by me, Toffee Hunter. I owe you a little coin at the very least. Okay, we'll take this so we can... Oh, wait. Yeah. Take the shield so we can sell it.
Woe to
Ah,
me.
what great news to know that such a menace has been dealt with so swiftly. You have proven that you are truly a good ally to the people in this inn. I wonder if there are any more that I can have you do.
Oh, it's a sorry.
He was captured by the goblins. Ha! Fools running off to make deals with goblins deserve what they get. You rescued him, though, and that makes you a better man than I guess. I did empty his room when he didn't come back, and that note appeared. I took what was owed to me, but you can have the rest. Such a good person as yourself ought to be given something for helping a fool like him. Anything good? Maybe the wrist. Like the wrist bracelet.
Can't you leave me to my misery?
You've done me a favor, friend, and I feel I owe you something. I've not much to spare other than a little coin, and that's not worth much this far from Bree. There are some things here at the inn who might have need of help. You should speak with our server, Livia Dorlily. Livia has been working on a scarecrow meant to scare the goblins away. Why not speak with her? You've been a help to me, but you're not willing to leave it at that, are you? Okay, and this is just the quest that I'm not picking up. Yeah. Okay, I don't think there's any more quests up here. Okay. Okay, so we're keeping that and that. And I'll have to check this bracelet out. Okay, take that one. Okay.
What do you need?
And we will sell all. Double check. That one I want to keep, so I want to keep that too. And that, see, this is why I double check. I missed some things. Okay, do we have any of these things? What we got? We got blackened furs, okay. We got blackened skins, good. We got blackened sword sheaths. Okay. We got broken wooden maces. Right. And we don't have enough of these other things. Who can we hand these into? Somebody inside, looks like.
Can't you leave me to my misery?
Sorry about that. For all the horror their wicked blades have caused, we will find solace in this collection. It proves that these enemies can be beaten back. I thank you heartily, friend.
It's time to drink water. It's time to drink water.
Okay. Nice cold ice water.
Woe to me.
I see that you have been busy fighting our enemies. This is a good thing. We have of the Eggling. Thank you for your efforts. Perhaps it's time we shall call you friend. Well, did it? I am known to the Eggling.
I'm sorry. Did you need something?
These will do nicely. I wish I had something to offer you, but Anloff is offering most of the coin for important things for the inn, and I have little myself. I hope that the experience of the adventure more than covers what you have done. I thank you.
It's a sorry.
These will do nicely. I wish I had an. Okay. Yep. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Did
One
you need
more.
something?
One more from that board. These task items you can do. Turn in 5 a day. Well, you can't later on as you turn them in. You can do more, but right now I can only do 5. So let's do black and fur. It is 5 I can do, right? I haven't hit a... Yeah, 5. It's a good way to get rep with people. Okay, that is done. Let's go kill some goblins to do these last 2 repeatable quests. And then we'll head over to this quest area. I thought it sounded like Lord of the Rings music, but I started second guessing myself. So we need 10 scabbards and 10 tabards. I think we get one of each time we kill one. Where is it? There it is. Hey, 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Or, yeah. More. And 1 more. There we go. Turn these back in, and then we can go to the next quest hub. This is the music that plays when you're in Rivendell. It's so pretty.
It's a sorry day.
Okay. It's the last one.
I'm sorry. Did you need something?
Okay. We can move on to the next quest hub. What's this say here? That makes no sense to me. Still trying to figure out where this would be. I don't see it marked on the map. I might have to look it up. Like I said earlier, I know I'm repeating myself. I tend to do that a lot. Okay, next quest hub. What level are these quests? We're getting there. We're getting there. We're only two levels ahead of the quest now. Here, there we go. Almost run right by it. How many wheelchair points do I have? Like I said, I spent like most of them 2-3 weeks back. They had a sale on storage things. Yeah, I'm down to 122 points. Ooh. They actually put these... I didn't think they used to be... Maybe they did. They put these in the Locho store. Before, I thought you had to pay, like, real money. It gets you, like, cosmetic things and stuff. They come out with these packs every once in a while. They got wardrobe space on sale right now. Okay. Let's do some more quests.
What is this world?
Gaderick sent you to me? This is good news. My brother sought vengeance, it is true, and I swear to you just. We lost many when the golems came here. Many are gone and still lost to us. It is good that you are here and willing to aid us.
Will you let me speak?
When the goblins came into Minas Tirith, there was panic. Many ran towards the savages, and others fled through the valley beneath the ruins, hoping to escape the spears and sharp teeth of the goblins, only to fall prey to the spiders beneath. Those that entered the valley and did not emerge must be burned. It is only fair to save their bodies from the terror that awaits them. If you are willing, I ask that you burn the corpses of the fallen. You will find the entrance to the valley north into the west at the front of Minas Tirith, or over the bridge and through the goblins to the west.
I do not ask.
Over the years, we have studied and collected the items left in these ruins. We have earned a living for our people. Many of the goods that will help to purchase much needed items for our folk have been lost in the spider's lair over the years. If you are already entering the valley to assist us with the spiders, then I would ask that you take the time to reclaim these valuable treasures for us. You will likely find them wrapped in thick webbing scattered throughout the valley floor. Cut through the webbing and find the valuable items and return them to me.
Stay.
Toffee Hunter, if you have time, I would ask for your assistance in a matter of great importance. As the goblins tore through our ranks, we salvaged one find and hid it deep within the ruins of Minas Tirith, at the place called Ostladen. It is a statue retrieved from marshy swampland, and we hoped to keep it safe from harm. But a recent visitor to Oscuroth made mention that the statue lay at the heart of the problems facing us. If you're willing, we need to collect the statue. You will find it in the goblin camps that now lie furthest east in the ruins of Minas Tirith, across the bridge to the west. I fear the goblins may have already found it, so search any goblins you may slay there. When you have found the statue, return it to me.
I'll not be ignored.
Long has evil flourished in the dark places of the world, and creatures spawned in those shadows come forth to trouble the Egwene. Spiders, a kind which we call Vile Fang and Shadow Weaver, make their home in the valley beneath the ruins of Minas Tirith. Northwest from this camp, their staring
Potatoes! Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
Their staring eyes ensnare all who gaze upon them. Pluck out their eyes and remove their power. If you're willing to face them, I would ask that you find the spiders beneath the Minas Tirith and take their eyes from them, black as pitch and crimson as blood. Okay, killing spiders and yanking out their eyes, apparently.
Might I speak with you a moment?
The folk at the Forsaken Inn are not the wealthiest sort here, friend. We barely make our lives comfortable, and the goblins overrunning the eastward stretch of road has turned the inn into a lonelier place than ever. If you have time to offer, there's work to be done. Our fortune is about to change, though. I've devised a way to make the road safe. Kill the creature at the top, and the rest will turn aside. I need some help making this work. If you're willing, head north or northeast into the brush and get me some lynx meat. Everyone knows that dog-like things eat cat-like things. Get just enough meat to make a meal for a warg or two. That's what's wrong. Lynx are deadly creatures when angry, and their meat will serve my purpose nicely. Don't you want to end the threat of goblins and wargs? Then get out there and hunt some lynx. No excuses. We'll be killing 2 lynx or wargs with 1 stone. Ha ha ha.
Might I have a word with you?
I nearly forgot. Anloff wants me to offer better blankets to our guests from Bree. Better blankets. Can you believe that? You come from the town and you get better blankets. I ask you, is that right by any measure? No, it isn't. Arianora has no choice but to see to it. Your first blankets were good enough for those used to the heart of life, but their betters need something better, according to Anloff. I figure I can help her while I work to frighten off these goblins. When you are killing lynx in north of here and west of Weathertop, tear off their hides. Their fur is soft and well kept. Bring it to me and I will make these blankets and get them to Arianora. Bram sent you.
Did you need something?
Bram sent me help. He sent me here to watch over this hobbit, old mugwort, who is proving to be far more difficult to watch than I like. He also wanted me to make certain that this fellow Henough was kept safe. Then I received a message from him that he wants all these other problems handled, and, well, thankfully you are here now.
It's a sorry day.
Goblins sweep in from the north and overrun the ruins in the south. Then we're pressed into service by the strange orcs in the north. Their leader is a cunning little runt named Nizrak. Hides in the ruins west of the encampment in the darkest reaches of Minas Tirith. Bram sent me here to see that the leader was destroyed and that these fine folk were watched over properly. Now I know that the encampment is deeply beyond the ruins in the west, in an area that looks truly infested by goblins. Go to that section of the ruins of Minas Tirith and kill Nizrak. I'll have a reward for you when the deed is done. Okay. Picked up all the quests. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to look up this quest, because if it's in this area that we're going to, I want to make sure I don't miss it. Last treasure. Oh, it's like on Weathertop? It's up here, apparently. Okay, well, we'll maybe do that eventually. Well, we will eventually. We'll do it eventually, just not right now. Okay, so we have to go over this way to get a statue. One of these goblins. Guys are like elite-ish, but since we're like, there we go, we got the statue. I figured the best way to go to the other goblin thing. We'll do this. We'll turn this one in for now.
Tell me what you need.
You see the beauty of the statue now? I have not seen such beauty among men or elf. Eric, another of our number, claims that she is a maiden separated from her sisters. I do not know if the tales woven by our stone speaker are true, but I know that this statue shows a female of beauty unseen in the world. I thank you for making this recovery. Okay, are any of these any good? That's easy question. This dagger might be okay. Oh my goodness. Let us burn in one quest, get 4 more. Okay.
Will you let me speak my piece?
Many lost their lives when the half-orcs raided Nayroost. Since then, we have struggled greatly. Most recently, as you likely know, we lost the ruins to the goblins forced through the mountains in the north. Yet the half-orcs came first, and they slaughtered our people, stole our livelihood, and began despoiling the ruin. You do not know why, or we do not know why, but we know they are collecting many relics within the ruins and have packed them for the delivery to the south. If you are willing, I ask that you enter Nayroost and seek the hirelings who guard the relics and slay them. Bring back any of the relics you find.
I do not ask much of you.
A year ago, we lost a rich ruin to men from the south. At least we thought they were men. They bore the manner, height, and look of men, but were clearly as savage as the orc folk we learned they were descended from. Nayroost, north of here, in the eastern shadow of the great hill of Weathertop, fell to the half-breeds, and our trade was lost with it. If we could recover some of those goods, we might restore the trade with the west and some more help from Eggling. Will you help us sift through the ruins for our goods? Ooze. Do I have a choice? Oh, I suppose I have a choice.
Ignored.
Your efforts on behalf of the Eggling are noble, my friend, but I deem our peril is greater than first we thought. These half-breeds bear a standard with the mark of a white hand. Ordinary brigands and ruffians do not bear such charges. The mark of the white hand tells me they serve a greater master. Whatever their purpose, such creatures cannot be allowed to take a foothold in the north. They do not belong here. If you can enter Nayroost and slay Huntamertz, their leader, and his guards, perhaps the rest will flee. Huntamertz became known to us when he sent us gifts to the dead with his crudely scrawled threats. I think that you are here to avenge this disservice and restore more faith to the Eggling.
Will you let me speak my piece?
My friend, as that is what I think of you, there is something I wish to share. In the east, there is a ruin where dwarves have long pilfered. We stayed far away from there as they have oft been filled with ire and anger toward the Eggling. Not long ago, a contingent of dwarf kind stopped in Osgurth for the briefest of time. Some enthralled by the tales of the dwarves in the ruins asked to remain in the lands to investigate. Since this time, they have found an underground ruin where they say they are closing in on secrets about their cousins living there. If you're interested in aiding them, you'll find them at the place just north of the ruins to the east, within a cave mouth cut into the tall mound. Okay, we got so many quests right now. Let's reorganize. Okay, I think we're gonna go do the spider stuff. We're gonna go this way to get to them. Here where the wargs and wolves are. It's the easiest way to get there. I know they say you can go through, like, through here, but I don't remember ever finding a way that way. I've always gone this way. I have a feeling we're probably going to do these spider quests and then maybe call it a night. It's getting kind of late. It is 10:30 here. Goblin's trying to kill me. I purposely ran around you so I didn't have to kill you. You decided to pick a fight. I think my daughter's home. My husband had went to go pick her up, but I didn't hear them come in. But I hear her talking down there. A bad idea running right through here. If I can get to a spot where I have lost them. Oh my god! Look at them all! Go away! Okay. Okay. You're gonna stay here? Fine. I can take one of you. Okay. Let's kill some spiders. Okay, I don't need those spiders actually. Okay, so here's we got the treasures. Oh, never mind. Now I have a deed to kill spiders, so we're killing spiders. Spider wall, web wall. Some people we have to burn. I have to burn like what, 9 of these guys? 7 more. Yep, 9. They're big ass spiders. They're like twice the size of my little hobbit. Oh, stupid. I don't know if it... Honestly, I think they're allergies, but I was just like constantly sneezing, constantly stuffed up. It gets so irritating. Okay, 2 more corpses, 3 more treasures, and 1 more eye from spiders. Okay, eyes are done. I'm just looking for corpses and treasures.
Throw more dots, more dots, more dots. Come on, more dots.
Ooh. Apparently this spider was tethered to a couple of living spiders. They're like, you're killing my buddy. I'm coming for you. Whereas most of the mobs in these games are like, oh, you killed him? Okay, I'll just stay here. Okay, all treasures gotten. Now I just need 2 more corpses.
Potatoes. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
Body. Looking for more body. I think it's up here somewhere. There it is. I found it. Okay. Out of here. Turn in these quests. The 3 quests, because the other ones are not in this area, so. Those spiders on the way out. Okay, we're gonna run it again. A trail of wargs and wolves after us. Run, Hobbit, run! Don't knock me off my horse! Don't knock me off my horse! Okay, I think we're gonna turn these quests in. I think all tonight. Because I'm getting tired. I would stop to collect those things, but I just want to turn these quests in. Okay, we're almost there. Turn these quests in. Okay, made it. The loss will not be forgotten. The goblins have wrought such pain upon my people, but not as much as others. The spiders in these lands are filled with true malice and an intelligence unseen. Your efforts will give my mind some measure of ease. Thank you. These treasures do not appear to be more than old tarnished coins, but they are valuable to many collectors. Customers from Bree will often purchase them from us by bartering food or other goods for their coins. Any soul diligent enough to search through these ruins will sooner or later stumble upon many of these coins. The half-orcs in the north scour the ruins, even now, in such an effort. You have proven a great friend to my people, Toppy Hunter. I will keep these for now. My brother and I were sent to the west in search of assistance. The Egglane are in grave danger and need more assistance than our kin can provide. Already there is one who visits us, following black riders out of the west, but even he has been given pause upon seeing the red waters of the swamp near our home. We face a danger greater than the orcs, goblins, and evil dwarves together. I will leave the rest for my elders to explain. You have earned this reward, friend. Let's see. I don't think there's anything here that would be good, so. That. Okay. Oh my goodness. Yep, I'm getting tired. Okay. Oops. I need to pick another. Okay, let's. Okay, thanks for hanging out with me tonight. I will be back tomorrow. I will be playing WoW tomorrow. I might first start doing Brewfest stuff, but we will definitely be going over to Mop Classic to run some Celestials because I need to upgrade some gear for raid on the weekend. So thanks for hanging out. I will see you next time. Later. Bye.